everyone. Welcome back to the Poke Science channel. Thank you so much for stopping on by, you guys. I appreciate it so much. And hopefully everyone had an amazing season 6. It's finally over, you guys. We're moving on to season 7 right now. And we're going to go ahead and discuss, first, let's discuss what we're looking at for the next, 2 months, 3 months of 3 months, yeah, of PvP, you guys. So pretty much season 7 is going to be once again a very long season, just like season 6, almost identical structure, but with slight variations here. And I got to hand it off to Niantic for kind of making the proper changes to kind of make everyone happy. We're on stadiumgaming.gg right now. They posted this nice picture showcasing every single week or every 2 weeks of GBL. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at it, you guys, before we hop into some tips for this upcoming Great League, which will be starting tomorrow, March 1st, 1 p.m. Pacific time. And the Great League will be spanning the first 2 weeks of Season 7, very standard, 1500 CP limit, nothing special about that. And then we move on to the Ultra League and the Premier Cup for the next 2 weeks. Nothing's different about that either. Ultra League Premier, you get the choice of Open Ultra or Premier Cup. Premier Cup will not allow you to use any legendaries or mythical Pokemon. Nothing's changed there. And then the following 1 week, you guys, this isn't 2 weeks, this is just 1 week, from March 29th to April 5th. There's going to be 3 different cups going on simultaneously. It'll be the Classic. So Classic means that you can't use any XL Pokemon for Master League. No CP limit, though. No legendary or mythical limitations there either. And then the Great League will be returning. Yeah, you'll be like, wasn't that just 2 weeks ago that we had Great League? So you actually do have the choice of playing Great League if you like. And then there's going to be this third cup called the Surprise Cup so far. My guess is that it's going to be called something like Easter Cup or A Cup or something like that, because Easter does fall within this March 29th through April 5th time frame. So I think that's the perfect opportunity and why they placed it over there. So be on the lookout for that. I commented on Zionic's channel that I think it's going to be only Pokemon you hatch from eggs you can use. But that would be very, very difficult and very, very interesting, but very, very difficult. So, but let's just see what they do, you guys. And maybe the fact that they reintroduced the Great League as well is them kind of saying, oh, I don't know how people are going to respond to this, so we might as well throw in Great League. And you'll see that theme come up a lot. And speaking of Great League, look, it's back already. The following week, April 5th through April 12th, Great League is returning again for the second time already in the season. And we're not even halfway through. So Great League, April 5th to April 12th, you can play an Ultra League as well, and Master. And this Master League right here is going to be really only one of the few times during this entire season, as you will see, that you can actually use XL Pokemon for Master League, which really diminishes some of the value and the hard work of all those people that are trying to max out their Pokemon level 50 to kind of get the upper edge in GBL. All this is kind of like working against that, which I don't like, you guys. I like competitiveness. I like working hard for your Pokemon. And they're kind of like really downplaying and really like reducing the amount of times you can even play Open Master now with XL. So this is one of the few weeks, a few days, if you want to look at it, that you can play Open Master. And then the following 2 weeks, Great League is back again for the third time now. Oh my gosh, you guys. So with that said, I really want you guys to invest more Stardust in Great League opposed to any other league. As you see right here, in the first month and a half or 2 months or so, we're playing Great League about 80% of the time, you guys. The only league that you're actually not allowed to, the only time you're actually not allowed to play Great League as of right now has been these 2 weeks for Ultra League. Aside from that, every other week you can play just normal Great League. Yeah, just your Stunfisk, Azumarill, Skarmory team. You can play that for every single day except these 2 weeks of the season so far. So definitely, if you're going to invest in Stardust, focus on the Great League first, because that's where you're going to be playing the most of your games. And they're also going to be introducing this Great League remix, you guys. It sounds like the rap I did. So what is Great League remix? You see down here, right here, as you see, 1500 CP limit, top 10 Pokemon used typically in the Great League. That's kind of subjective, right? But I guess maybe there is not subjective, because Niantic might have tracked the stats for that. But they will be banned, you guys. So I'm guessing, Azumarill, Stunfisk, and who else is pretty common? Maybe like a Venusaur, Machamp. I haven't looked at the list yet. I don't know if Niantic has even released it, to be honest. But I think PV Poke has already actually did their ratings, so they might know something already about which 10 Pokemon have been banned. So stay tuned for that. And then the following 2 weeks, pretty standard, Ultra League and Premier Cup will be returning. The week after that, for only one full week, will be Master League, Master League and Classic. Oh, actually, you know what? I wonder, maybe I misread this one earlier. So maybe Master League and Classic. So this probably means that you can actually play Open Master. So my fault on that. I just realized this because it was written in really big letters. So Master League, Open Master League, and Classic Master League. So there's no Premier Cup, it looks like, from what I understand. Um, so every Master League you play in, there you can play Mythicals and Legendaries, from what I'm reading right here. And also this week will also feature this Retro Cup, and Retro Cup will be going back to the Great League once again, 1500 CP limit, but they're going to be banning Dark, Fairy, and Steel types. So that's very interesting, and I wonder how that can kind of impact. I think dragons are looking a lot better all of a sudden, right? Dragons. I expect to see a lot more, maybe like Dragonites or something like that. Svilus in the Great League. Dark Pokemon are banned, so maybe see a few more Psychic Pokemon sneak in, a few more Ghost Pokemon sneak in. So this is going to be very interesting. Very, very, very interesting, you guys. And then in the upcoming week after that, it's just reintroducing all 3 leagues, pretty standard. And then that's it for season 7, you guys. That's it. Then the Kanto Cup, just like what we're experiencing right now, 1500 CP limit, but it won't mean anything for your elo. So just go ahead and get all the Stardust and just some of the things to look out for. Lugia encounters. No, it's miscellaneous legendaries. Starting once you hit level 20, and then once you hit Ace, you're gonna get a Dino encounter, and Pikachu Libre will once again be the most coveted one, the shiny one, of course. When you hit Legend, of course, is just super, super hard. Congratulations to all the people that hit Legend in Season 6, by the way. And it looks like they're going to be issuing more bonus XL candies for certain Pokemon as rewards as well, so that'd be nice. Walking requirement, not going to be returning in Season 7. Thankfully, I hope it never returns ever again, because I think that's one of the things that will prevent this PvP game from ever really growing huge. Even though it's pretty huge right now, I think it can get even better, you guys, as time comes. Elite Charge TM, once you hit rank 19, excuse me, and Elite Fast TM at the end of the season. And by the way, when you're watching this video, assuming the season has not already started for 7, you'll be collecting the rewards for season 6. But the way that they do it is that they will give you all those Stardust, like whatever, 50,000, 25,000, 100,000, whatever you get. Make sure you drop a star piece before clicking on the battle button, you guys. You know the battle button? Make sure you drop the star piece beforehand. If you forget, they automatically give you the Stardust. I don't think they have changed it yet, so to kind of give you that warning ahead of time, make sure if you want to collect the Stardust right now or something. There's no warning for that as of season 6. So make sure you drop the Stardust beforehand, you guys. And also there'll be this Eliza themed reward. So you can check out what the clothes look like. It looks a lot like this. So if you're interested in that, definitely go for that, of course, once you go for Legend. And one last thing, you guys, I want to also point out, which is not on that blast, was on PokemonGoLive.com, they also mentioned that new battle moves will be added to the game, and also probably buffs, nerfs, and whatnot will be added to the game. So I'm guessing it's going to be introduced around probably the middle of the season. If I had to guess, I would say probably on April 12th. So mark your calendars for that. April 12th is my guess. Right after all the 3 leagues are done with being introduced. I think that's what happened in season 6. They wanted to freshen it up. So we're gonna go ahead and switch gears and talk about Great League real fast. On PvPoke.com, of course, Great League hasn't really changed a whole lot. None of the moves have changed since season 6, because the moves changed midway season 6, and since then it has not changed again, of course. So we're gonna discuss mostly what has changed, you guys. Medicham XL, #1 right now. It was #1 before, but expect a few more Metachams in the Great League, because a lot of people had access to those Meta-type candies a couple of weeks ago, you guys. Yeah. So you might not see level 50 Metacham, you might see level 47, but they're still going to be very devastating because they beat Azumarill, they beat Stunfisk. That alone can be saying a lot. They're super, super tanky, you guys. Super, super tanky. They're going to be very difficult to take out. They're like a Chansey that has a little bit more attack. Running Ice Punch and Psychic. You can go Power Punch if you want, but I think Psychic's a better move, or else you'll be really hard walled by Azumarill and probably lose that matchup. As you see right here, dominates Stunfisk, still survives at 39 HP. Check this out, you guys. Against the Zumro matchup, it's also very shocking because you would think it's a fighter that can actually beat a fairy, and it's not throwing any moves that are neutral. It's, in fact, Psychic's the only move that's actually neutral, and it'll do about a third of a Zumro's health if you can max it out to 50, you guys. So yeah, Mandacham's going to be around, so have a counter for it. And what Pokemon counter it really well? Skarmory, of course. Skarmory will actually resist the Ice Punch and Psychic, so you got to just watch out for the counters, of course. Another Pokemon, Alolan Marowak will do pretty darn well resisting the counters and Ice Punch. So no Pokemon really resists all the moves, I don't think. I can't think of any off the top of my head. I guess Weavile, no, Weavile wouldn't either, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think Weavile would either. Yeah, so there's not many Pokemon that does super well, so you're gonna have to find a way, an answer to take them out. As you see, a very Zumro Stunfisk still around near the top, nothing's changed. This is actually an XL Zumro, I don't know why. It might be just slightly better than a non-XL Zumro based off of like IVs. So just because the Zoomers and Stunfisk are so popular, I actually made a quick team builder for this, just to quickly showcase which Pokemon that can beat it. Here are all the meta Pokemon. You see Jellicent, Politoed, Mew, Defense Form Deoxys, which is a really tough Pokemon to get. Chestnut, I think, is actually a very interesting Pokemon that I personally want to run because it does so well against these two. So watch out for that. Maybe I'll make a video for it. But I do like running spicy Pokemon. So just want to give you a quick heads up of some of the Pokemon that could beat it. Rain Castform, Meganium can beat it. So you may want to make sure you have at least one of these guys on your team because Stunfisk particularly will be very difficult and very common in this great league, of course. And keep on moving on down. Swamperts. One thing I did want to mention was some of the events that have recently happened. Shadow Pokemon, you guys. We were able to TM away Shadow Frustration, right? So we might see more Shadow Pokemon now, just because people maybe weren't on top of it last season or season before and didn't TM away certain moves that they wanted. Most Frustration, of course. But Shadow Machamp could be more on the rise. Shadow Swampert, Shadow Politoed. We can see more of. I forget if Skarmory was allowed or had a Team Rocket event in the past, but now Skarmory is around. Articuno, of course, was that brand new Pokemon, but I did look at Articuno and there's no play for Articuno in the Great League. It's actually the Shadow form apparently does a little bit worse than the non-Shadow form right now. So let me go ahead and just go back to the list real fast. And oh gosh, now I'm way on the bottom. So let me see if I change it. Would it change automatically for me? Alright, there we go, back to the top. So let's keep on looking down this list real fast. Zoom roll right here, the normal one's 13. don't mind that. Bastiodon will be around. Grass holes will still be a relevant team, of course. Hitmontop always seems to hang around the top, but no one ever really uses it. Because it's a very difficult Pokemon to kind of run. You kind of have to land baits. It has two very heavy-hitting moves, and it's not the tankiest Pokemon, so you're going to have to do really well with energy management. If you can, though, it can be pretty darn devastating, you guys. Another thing I want to go ahead and also point out is all those community day moves that are returning, or not returning, but more accessible to people that previously could not get it. Umbreon, you guys. People will be running more Umbreons because a lot of people did not have Last Resort Umbreon. So you're going to have a counter for that. Be expecting that on your first day, you guys. A lot of people are going to be on top of it and all ready for their Umbreons. Also, same with Venusaur with Frenzy Plant. A lot of people didn't have that either, so you got to be on the lookout for that. So there you go, you guys. So that's kind of a quick overview of the Great League. I know it was a little bit shorter than usual because we were doing a Season 7 overview as well. So thank you so much for stopping by the channel. I'll be running a lot of spicy Pokemon for Great League, you guys. So definitely drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the Pogo Science channel if you guys can. That would mean the world to me. And I'll be running a lot of spicy teams, so you want to be on top of it. And just have some fun, you guys. So thank you so much once again. And hopefully you guys all have an amazing night. And see you on top of the leaderboards for Season 7. Take care.